Halloween is a huge holiday on Etsy, and if you're struggling with coming up with niche ideas, then in this video I'm going to give you 28 Halloween niche ideas that you can use to help you make your first $1,000, even your first $10,000 this Halloween season. Number one, I don't know if it's really a niche, but I like to call it like the obvious Halloween, pretty much like using things that speak Halloween, like using pumpkins and as a graphics, ghosts, witches, like spider webs, like pretty much like incorporating things that when somebody sees, they immediately know that it's Halloween. And I like this one because if you're really good at creating graphics by itself, this could do really well. Or you can also combine it with any of the other niches that I'm going to be mentioning. Number two is coffee. Look, I don't know about you, but I'm a iced coffee kind of girl. I love coffee. Right now I'm actually sipping on a coffee. My favorite at Starbucks is the iced caramel macchiato with coconut milk and extra caramel drizzle. Leave in the comments what's your favorite Starbucks coffee, because I'm always open to trying new ones. But let me not get sidetracked because I love coffee so much. But coffee is one of those things that, like, people that love coffee, I mean, like, they love to wear t-shirts, like buy mugs, sweatshirts, whatever you name it. They love things that say anything about coffee. And what better way to combine the love of coffee with like Halloween? This one you can get so clever with. You can come up with so many different phrases. If you don't know how to get clever, you can Google things. You can also use ChatGPT and have ChatGPT help you come up with all these phrases that you can target people that love coffee and Halloween. Number three is nurses. Nurses have to work holidays, and one of those holidays is Halloween. And because you gotta wear scrubs to work, you can't show up in like your actual like Halloween costume, like a t-shirt or a sweatshirt. That's the closest thing nurses get to like some type of like costume. So this one I love because another one that you can get clever with. You can also even like go into like the more specific type of nurses and target those, but Halloween and nurses do really well. Number four is teachers. I love teachers because this one you can also get clever and funny, like with nurses. You can even go and target specific, like, you know, grade level teachers or specific teachers that teach like certain subjects, or you can even go and target like the other people that work at a, you know, school that are not teachers. So this one is great because you can go so clever with it, like with nurses. And if you're new here, my name is Bridget. I'm an Etsy print-on-demand seller that has sold at this point over $350,000. And I'm just here to share my journey and help you get there as well. So please make sure that you are, you know, subscribing so that I can continue to make more content for you. Number five is like other type of occupations, and these occupations could be like other type of medical professional occupations. And I actually made a video about like the whole medical professional occupation, so I'm going to be leaving a link for it in the description. But this could be other people that work in hospitals, like pharmacy techs, PTs, OTs, or even just other types of occupations, like nurse assistants, and anybody that works in the medical professional or non-medical professional also like do really well for this holiday. So think outside the box. You can go to ChatGPT and like, you know, type in like what are the top, you know, 10 occupations, or you can Google these ones too. So you can go really clever. But I wanted to mention these ones because there are also other occupations, you know, besides nurses and teachers that also do really well on Etsy for Halloween. Number six is books. Look, the people that love books also love, you know, the little holiday spin to it. So if you can spin like, you know, like a Halloween design for a book lover, this is another great one to get into because you can go clever, you can get funny. And again, if you need more like ideas of how to find like clever, funny sayings, you can go to ChatGPT, you can go to Google. Just make sure that you always are checking these phrases to make sure that they're not trademarked. Number seven is the feminist niche. This niche already does really well on Etsy by itself, but when I was doing research, I came across so many great like Halloween designs. So you can like, you know, do a great spin for this niche with Halloween. So go out there and like go do a lot of research and go see if you can get clever and come up with so many more phrases targeting Halloween plus the feminist niche. Number eight is Bachelor Party. Again, people celebrate bachelor parties on Halloween, and I love this niche because it falls into this whole group listing. So when somebody comes in, they can buy 2, 3 plus items at a time, and this increases your AOV, which is your average order volume. And this is great because you don't have to get as many orders, but you still get to get as many sales. And with Printify, you get a discount for shipping as you start to add like items. So you will be able to increase your profit. So you can go clever with this one. You can go real specific. There's so many different spins you can do with like Bachelor Party and Halloween. So I had to include it in this video. Number 9 is like matching like mommy and me, auntie and me, grandma and me. You can even do grandpa, uncle. Pretty much just like this whole matching, you know, like the adult with the child. This one is another great one because it is type of like a group. Like people can come and buy like 2 at a time or 3 at a time. So I saw so many like clever like sayings with this one. So you can go clever with this one. You can go funny. You can go cutesy. But you can even go more specific and like target like specific type of grandmas and grandpas and, you know, maybe more specific like type of aunties and uncles. But this one is another one that's great because you can also increase your average order volume. So meaning you can make so much more money with less sales because people will come in and buy 2, 3, 4 at a time. Number 10 is funny couples Halloween shirts, sweatshirts, mugs, whatever it is that you sell. When I was doing research, I saw so many clever, funny puns when it comes to like couples and Halloween. So again, if you still need help with how to be funny, like I've mentioned in this video, go on Google, go on ChatGPT, spend a ton of time researching. The more clever you can be, the better you're going to do. And this one is also great because somebody will come and can buy 2 at a time. So you can increase your profit with this specific niche. Number 11 on that funny theme is funny moms. For some reason, when I was doing Halloween research, I saw a lot of like really funny, clever mom sayings in Halloween. So here's another one that you can get clever with, that you can go on Google and search for, use ChatGPT. The whole point is to get creative, guys. So don't go and overdo like the same like sayings that have been done. Go and find, you know, new ones. Like for example, if you find a clever saying, what I've done on ChatGPT, I will literally say like, give me other phrases similar to this phrase. And ChatGPT will give you some other things. And that's another way you to stand out without creating the same phrase over and over, is by bringing a new phrase that's going to add value to the market. Number 12 is going more into like the specific types of moms. Meaning like, instead of just creating like mama Halloween, mom Halloween, you can go and like do twin moms, like moms of multiples like me. You can do like homeschool moms like me. You can do the moms who kids play sports like soccer, football, baseball. So go more into like the deeper types of moms. And if you're struggling with how to like, you know, find more specific types of moms that you can like target, I did make a video about this, so I'm also going to be linking that video in the description below. Number 13 with the whole type of moms is targeting specific types of dads. Dads also buy items, or people buy items for them for Halloween, but don't just stay in the whole like dad Halloween, daddy Halloween. Go more specific, like with the moms. You can do twin dads. You can do like if the dad helps homeschooling, the dad who plays sports, or like specific type of hobby. So go more into the specific types of dads rather than just staying in the whole broad like daddy, dad, Halloween. Number 14 is awareness. There's a big awareness that happened in Halloween month, which is like breast cancer awareness. So this is just one, but there could be a ton more of awareness that happen around that month that you can combine like that niche with Halloween and stand out even more so. And on this awareness like niche, I created a whole resource. It's called the POD sub niche and resource. And in that resource, one of the niches that I harping on, or that like I have sub niches on, is awareness. In that resource, I have over like 10 broad niches and over like 200 plus sub niches. It's like a done for you like resource that if you're struggling with like specific type of niches to like go after, these are niches that I myself have researched on Etsy, that I know people are looking for on Etsy, that I know that are selling on Etsy. So if you are interested in that resource, I'm going to be leaving a link for it in the description below. Number 15 is groups. This is another great one because you can increase your average order volume. What I mean by groups is like people going on cruises, people celebrating, you know, like a family reunion, people celebrating an anniversary, people going on a girls trip, best friends trips, you name it, anything related to like somebody having a gathering for Halloween. This is a great one to target because again, people will come in and buy 2, 3 plus items at a time. And there's so many different types of people celebrating like Halloween, even like birthdays and Halloween. So go and do tons of research and go see like which one like stands out to you the most. But I needed to mention this one because this is a great way to make more money without you having to like list a ton, because these people will come and buy so many like items from you. But it's also an amazing niche that does well for Halloween. Number 16 is the whole family niche, meaning like grandma, grandpa, aunt, uncle. Like think about like anybody that's part of a family, like the godmother, the stepmom, stepdad. So these are also like outside of the box niches that is not just saying like mom or dad. It's like thinking more about the other people that are part of the family. This one is great for Halloween, and you can also go even more specific into like the types of like grandmas people call their, you know, grandma or grandpas or aunties or uncles. But this is another great niche that you can target for Halloween. Number 17 is Western. Look, the Western team has been around for a minute and I don't think it's going away anytime soon. I love this one because you can do it by itself, or you can also combine it with other niches, like maybe do like Western and like teachers, Western and nurse, Western and bachelor parties. So it's one of those niches that is easy to do, like what we call like trend combination, where you put 2 or more niches together. But I have to talk about this Western theme niche because it's being so hot and I don't think it's going anywhere anytime soon. Number 18 is retro. This is another one of those super hot trendy niches that has been on Etsy for a little while and I don't think it's going anywhere anytime soon. So this is another great one that you can combine with other niches. So I had to mention it because you can do it kind of like by itself with like Halloween, or you can go and mix it with like nurses, teachers, bachelorette, any of these other niches that I talked about, and stand out even more so. Number 19 is birthdays. This one can go with the group, but it can also go by itself. There's so many people whose birthdays are on Halloween or that will be celebrating a birthday on Halloween. And if you can even turn this into like a group, sure, it will be even better because now you're gonna increase your orders, because now instead of you getting just one, somebody come in and buying just one t-shirt or sweatshirt or whatever it is that you're selling, they can buy 2, 3, 4 plus. So make it about the birthday girl, but also make it about the people that are celebrating the birthday girl. Number 20 is kids. When I was doing research, I saw so many kids t-shirts, like especially if you do like personalization, like if you add the kid name and put like a cute Halloween graphic to it. But this one, I had to mention it because I saw a ton of like kids t-shirts. Look, as a parent, we love to play dress up with our kids. We love to take cute little photos. So, you know, maybe your kid might not be able to wear a costume because he's going to school or whatever is it. This is like a great alternative. Number 21 is comfort colors. Comfort colors are hot. There's people literally that all they wear is comfort color t-shirts, sweatshirts, long sleeve, tank tops, and they're literally on Etsy putting that on the search box. They're literally looking up for comfort colors t-shirts, comfort colors sweatshirts. So this is an amazing like niche to get into because you can combine it with any of the other ones. You can do like a comfort colors t-shirt and like nurses, comfort colors t-shirts and bachelor party. It's an amazing way to stand out, especially if you're like doing research on your niche and you're seeing that mostly everybody's using like a Bella Canvas t-shirt and you bring in a comfort color shirt. That's going to help you stand out against your competitors even more so. So I had to talk about this whole like comfort color vibe niche thing. Number 22 is dogs. People love their dogs. So if you can create Halloween designs and add like a spin to it with the dog, and even more so if you can stand out like by making it about specific dog breeds, this is an amazing niche to target for like Halloween. Number 23 is cats. People also love their cats. You know, some people have dogs and cats, or they might just have cats, but this is another one they can go clever, funny, you know, targeting Halloween plus cat. And again, if you still need help with how to get funny, how to get clever, go to ChatGPT, go to Google. Number 24 is farm animals. farm animals is one of those niches that people like underestimate the power of it, but people love their farm animals. Like there's chicken mamas out there, there's horse mamas out there, and dads and uncles and aunties and grandmas and grandpas. I actually made like a whole like research on this niche. I'm going to leave a link for it in the description below. But this one does really well for like holidays too. So you can create like a spin Halloween like in chicken mama or dad or like horse and like Halloween, or put all the farm animals in Halloween. This is another great niche to get into for this holiday. Number 25 is the Christian niche. I love this niche because you can spin it into so many like type of like Bible verses or things about loving Jesus and like anything like with Halloween. There's so many different ways that you can go about it with this niche. And the Christian niche like just on its own does really well. So mixing it with like a holiday is another even like great way to like stand out and add some extra sales this Halloween season. Number 26, I have to talk about, and is this whole coquette niche. If you don't know, this coquette niche is like this whole like soft girl era, like pinkies and reds and nice cute bows and like nice cute like, you know, fruits and like animals like teddy bears and rabbits. But I've been seeing this niche kind of like slowly take off and take off and take off, and I've seen it do so well for like, for example, coming up holidays like 4th of July. So I have to mention it for Halloween because I feel that if you like jump on this one like early for Halloween, you can see some traction, especially if you end up combining it with any of the other niches that I mentioned before. Number 27 is pregnancy announcements. Again, pregnancy announcements are huge on Etsy, and people love to announce on holidays. So what better way than to create really funny, clever pregnancy Halloween announcements? Again, if you need help with how to get clever, go to ChatGPT, go to Google, do tons and tons of research, because this is one of those niches that you can really get pretty clever, pretty funny with. Number 28 is the whole like dead inside, but I've seen a ton of like items with this whole like phrase on it, like dead inside, but it's Halloween, and you can spin it in so many different angles, create so many things with it. I've seen like also skeletons done with this one, which skeletons do really well for like Halloween or even just in general like any holiday. So you can spin it with any of the other niches. You can create so many different variations of it. So I had to mention it. And if you made it to the end of this video, you survived all these Halloween niche ideas, I would love to hear in the comments like what you thought of them, which ones are you going to be using. And I do want to tell you, and I want to leave you with this last tip, that just make sure that you do not go and add all 28 of these ideas into your Etsy shop. Go and focus on like maybe 1 to 3 at a time, because you really need to study the niches that you're going into and see what does really well for those niches to see traction. And if you already have niches that work for you, go and add a holiday spin to it. If you already have teacher stuff that sells for you, go and add a Halloween spin to it. But if you're going into it like this is your first Q4, or you're going into it like this is my first time selling Halloween stuff, I beg you to not go and like create for all of these ones. Go and study specific ones and go and run with those. Get really good at that, you know, niche, study that niche. And then add designs that add value, that are creative, combine them with these niches, do like train combos where you combine 2 or more niches together. Don't go and create general designs like Happy Halloween, Mama. Those have been overdone. You need to get specific with the niches. That's why I wanted to give you so many different ideas for you to like, you know, have ideas to pull from. And if you're wanting more specific ideas, or if you just want like the ideas to be done for you, again, check out my POD sub niche resource, because I put that resource together for you to just kind of help you have all the niches all in that one place, so you don't have to like go and like research and try to figure out does this niche work or it doesn't work. I'm going to be leaving a link in the description again for that whole resource that I put together, because this is like a resource of all the research that I have done, all the niches that I have found on Etsy that I know that do well, that I know that sell. So they're all already there for you. You just have to like go and maybe just like go and study them a little further so you can know what type of designs to create. But the niches are already there listed for you, ready to go. And if you enjoyed this video, I would love to hear from you in the comments and let me know which one of these niches you are thinking about targeting this holiday season. So I'll see you in the next one.